racks when I'm talking. I got that water on me like a faucet. I wear the trap till it's exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walking. Get fresh, getting dressed in the car.
Hey, what's up, man? This the host, MetboyTDG, and we got my boy Tommy over here, and this is Jump Around Podcast. What's going on, my boy? What you got for me today?
Man, we already do it. Now, the first topic that we got up on the roster today, bro, is something that's been kind of well asked in the community and talked about, and something that you brought up several times to the community, and
Oh, what's
we've
that?
talked about on a personal level, but we want to get a little bit deeper today, all right? The illusions of money, man, and
Oh,
how
that's
to
a good
get
one.
rich. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this, Matt boy.
What's up?
You said something. You said something crazy off camera. You said money isn't real.
It's
Right.
not.
What do you mean by that?
All right, it's not real. All right, look at it like this. Money, for one, was made for control, just like a lot of other shit. Now, money is basically an illusion. I'm gonna tell you how. You ever watch the Three Stooges?
Yes.
You have? I bet you don't remember this
Yeah.
episode, but I'm gonna explain it to you. All right, it's me and you here, right? Say we have a third person here. I have $10 in my hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
I owe him $20. He owes you $20, but you owe me $20, right? We all owe each other $20. I got $10 in my hand, right? I take this $10, I give it to Buddy and say I owe you 10 more. He give it to you, say I owe you 10 more. You give it to me, say you owe me 10 more. And we do that whole cycle again. I give it to him, say, okay, this is my 10 I owed you, we squared away. He give it to you. This my 10 I owed you again. We squared away. You give it to me. This my 10 I owed you squared away. So how we all squared away and I'm back with the same $10? A fucking illusion, bro. Money is not real. And the way to get rich is to not care about money. All money not good money. Cause a lot of people go and say, oh, the Bible say money is the root of all evil. No, the love of money is the root of all evil. When you don't love money, it comes to you.
Word. So would you say that beforehand that you had a love and want for money? And
Yeah, at
so
one point,
that's
yeah.
why it was way further out of your grasp, we can say?
Oh yeah, for sure. At one point, yeah, hell yeah. I feel like we all went through that at some point, especially with the history I had.
Yeah. So the dreams, not the dollar. It's kind of like a lifestyle. You know what I mean? You don't worry about the money. You kind of keep dreaming.
Not even dreaming.
Keep
You
going.
keep creating. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As long as you focus on, see, everybody has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? As long as you align with your purpose and you going on that road and doing that, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I can't say exactly what it is because everybody is different. But whatever it is for you, as long as you're doing that and you're living right, you know what I'm saying? You'll be all right.
So speaking of that, break that down. Break this down for me. You know, why do you think it is that people are still broke even when they make good money?
They live above their means. They try to live like they see people on social media live and they can't afford it. That's one of the main reasons, honestly. And you know, let's be honest, I mean, shit is expensive nowadays. That's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you working, breaking your back like we do, you ain't making too much money for real. But even when you making good money, a lot of these, like, we see it every day, bro. It's guys that, we work with guys that make more money than us, but we be having more money than them because they have bad spending habits.
They making more than me, and how you say that you can't do this, but I can.
Bad spending habits, they're not financially literate, and that job is their only source of income. You can't have just one source of income. I don't care what nobody say. You got to have some type of other avenue to get some money.
So would you say that people need to stop chasing paychecks and need to focus on businesses, investments, not even investments, there's skills and content, the stuff that you can turn into money?
That, and I feel like people need to find some way to get residual money. Money you don't have to think of. You can be asleep and make that money. You know what I'm saying? You get that, you'll be way better off. Because one thing people don't realize is not so much about having the money. You need to. It's about having the time, because that's what everybody wants: time to be able to do what they want. But you have to spend that time working to make money. So if you have all the money you need, you have all the time you need. Time is money.
Right. Yeah, no, like instead of working for money, you need to make that money work for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
True. Yeah.
You know, you need to arrange it in a way
Excuse me.
that it works for you. Because, like you said, man, time is money. The more time you put on your hands, the more potential money you can earn. But you also, I mean, I don't know if this is a quality that everybody has. I don't think it, because then everybody would be rich, right? But being ambitious enough to actually go out and be like, you know what? I want that. I'm going to go get that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think a lot of people have that ambition anymore.
They
You know what I
don't.
mean? Or they feel like everything comes to them. I can DoorDash my food. I can order whatever I want online, ship it right to my door. You know what I'm saying? I can go get people to wash my car outside my house. You know what I'm saying? I
It's
don't
not even
know.
that, because the things you name it, you have to have money to do. Broke people can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
broke people not getting DoorDash and getting people to wash their cars for them. Because I can tell you right now, DoorDash, man, I be busting $30 and $40 every time I use it. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I
with
think that might be a downfall because, like put it to you like this. I have a family example, is my auntie was spending way too much money with DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even noticing it though,
yeah,
because my uncle he does what we do. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And so they made good money. But then they was wondering, okay, why so much money is gone? And then they realized, okay, well, $40 here once a week, or $40 twice a week, $40 every 2 to 3 weeks. Because when you order it, it's at least double what you actually pay in the
No, for
store.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But this
So
I didn't mean to cut you off, but this what I'm getting at. It's not so much about using the luxuries that are given to us, right? It's so much
right,
about people's ego and pride. And this is what I mean. You got people out here who ain't got no job, ain't getting no type of money, but would sit there and say, I ain't going to work at no McDonald's. I ain't going to flip no burgers. The fuck? But you broke. It's that type of mentality that's killing people. That's killing them. That's
yeah,
what it really boils
no
down to.
ambition anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
No ambition or drive
Cause,
to want to go out and get it.
Cause the way I see it, ain't nothing wrong with you using DoorDash if you go out and work and make the money and you don't feel like driving to go get nothing to eat. You damn right I'm gonna DoorDash something. But if I ain't went and made no money that day, nah, I'm about to eat some ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not about to treat myself. No, that's what it is. People like
Right.
to treat themselves. They like too much fun. They like too
And
much
that's the
pleasure.
main thing. I think that I heard a quote one time is that broke people are the only people that celebrate their failures. You won't go out and make no money that day, but yet you'll still go treat yourself to a whole bottle, or
Yeah,
go out to the club,
yeah,
or order yourself some Chinese food because you feel like this week's been stressful.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it be like that sometimes. But if you didn't drive yourself as hard as you could, you did. Because there's a difference between saying that you did and knowing that you did. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it'll show that you did. It'll show.
Right.
You won't have to tell yourself because other people will tell you for real. Like, it might not happen the day you do it, but eventually down the line, people will see it. Because your actions speak louder than words. Fact.
Yeah. I would say that the main thing is like, here's some like poor people, or not, we won't say, but broke people who don't really got a lot of money. They're like, I can't afford it.
Wait,
You know
wait.
what I'm saying?
Hold up.
I feel like that's rude. To
Bruh,
just
you
go.
went from one rude to another rude, though. You said poor people. Wait, no. Broke.
I was trying to make it a little bit more sincere.
Ah,
I'll back out of
shit.
it.
God damn. You probably should have just said the less fortunate or something, bro.
Yeah, yeah. The less fortunate.
My bad. What were you trying to say, bro? God damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to be sensitive to the topic. I promise. I promise. I'm
I
not
gotta
trying
stop
to
being a
go into
troll, man.
Nah, I think it's
Shit.
funny. I think that we need laughter.
Oh, shit. My bad. What was you trying to say, my brother?
But what I was saying was the less fortunate people. Most of them say like, "Man, I can't afford that shit. I can't do that. I can't do that." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? People who have drive and ambition, or got money, they the well fortunate. They look at it like, how can I afford that?
You can say rich.
I
That's
want
not
to
an insult
be
to call somebody
able.
rich.
Uh,
I said you can say rich. It ain't an insult to call somebody rich.
okay. Well, the rich people, they be like, how can I afford it? You know what I'm saying? The less fortunate people be like, I can't afford it. So I think that's a different
I
mentality
ain't gonna
you've
lie.
got to have. You be like, how
You
can
know what
I
I
do
heard?
this?
You know what I heard somebody say that was rich?
Uh,
That's not even about how can I afford it. They say, when can I afford it?
uh,
You feel me? I might not can't afford it right now, but give me X amount of time, I'll have it.
yeah.
Or it'd be like,
Right.
I can't afford it right now, but right now is not the time to buy this. Cause that's how I am a lot of
Man.
times. Like, I would have the money to buy something, but I'm like, now is not the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause one method that I do as well is if I can't buy something twice, I don't buy it. Like, say for instance, I got this beer, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
this beer, say this beer is $100. Most expensive beer ever, right? $100 beer.
Yeah.
I got $100 in my pocket and I want this beer. If I can't make this $100 in my pocket turn into $200, then fuck this damn beer. I'm not gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Most people still go buy it. Man, fuck that. I'm not gonna buy this beer then if I only got $100 in my pocket. If I don't got 200 in my pocket, that beer gonna stay where it's at. Point
Yeah.
blank. As
Yeah,
I take a sip.
absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's the main thing is like staying in it. I think that falls in with living and with inside your means. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Staying with inside your means. Because a lot of people be like, oh, I made $100,000 this year. Already paid my taxes. So I need to spend this 100,000 somehow, one way or another. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you don't got to spend every dollar on every check. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if you do spend every dollar in your check. Just know how you gonna get it back. Just know how you gonna make more money. As long as you figure
Well,
out how
my
you
point
gonna make
is
more
they'll go
money, you're
out
fine.
and you'll go get a brand new car that costed you, you know what I'm saying, $2,000 down, and it was your last $2,000. That was it. That was the last bit of
You
money
gave
that you had
yourself
in
an
your bank
expense.
account. You know what I'm saying?
You gave yourself an
That's
expense you can't afford. See, when I say
right.
if you spend your dime, I don't mean giving yourself something you have to keep paying for. That's what a lot of people do. They give themselves shit they gotta keep paying for. No, if you buy something, make sure you only gotta pay for that shit one time. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, we get it. We gotta lease cars, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that is life. You know what I'm saying? We have to play by the rules. But if you have enough money and you can do it, pay for it one time, let it be. Don't give yourself
Yeah.
a continuous expense.
Not right. If you can be financially smart about it, do that. You know what I'm saying?
For
It's really
sure.
gonna help you out in the long run, for sure.
But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people should watch my last interview that's about to drop soon. Cause that one will teach you how to make some money for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
hell
think
yeah.
the main thing is, man, I think the way to go is you find a skill that you're good at. Just one skill that you're good at and you enjoy. Not a skill that you're good at and you
Something
don't
you like
enjoy and you
doing.
fucking hate that shit. Find something you enjoy and you're good at that shit. And if you're not good at that shit but you enjoy it, get good at that shit. 'Cause it only takes a little while
I'm
for you
sure
to be
down.
able to get good at something, you know what I'm saying? And invest in that one skill and lock in for a year, bro. And I'm telling you, you'll start making money off that skill and you'll feel more rich because you're happy.
Facts. Yeah, I might pull my shirt down. I hope I ain't have a nip slip.
Don't do that shit.
Nah, we good. But yeah, well, shit, man.
You know they plotting on it up in there, bro. They're waiting for that.
Nah, hell, I mean, hey, I don't give a damn shit. I used to walk around. I walk around my shirt off. I don't give a fuck.
Word. Nah, absolutely, bro.
What else we got on the
Absolutely.
plate today, though, man? We good.
Let me ask you a question.
So,
if you had to make $5,000 tomorrow, $10,000 tomorrow, how would you do?
If I had to make 5 to 10 grand tomorrow,
Yeah.
I go to the casino.
Yeah.
I'll probably make like a phone call or two to get a little bit of help, assistance, but I'll go to the casino probably. That's the fastest way
Yeah.
I know I can make some legal money.
I feel like I
Or
feel like.
I'll go get a
Go ahead.
loan.
No, go ahead.
Or I can go get a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I can get a 5 grand loan.
Oh, get a loan. Word, yeah, nah, for sure. But then you gotta worry about credit and all that different shit, man.
Oh, yeah,
Do you think credit is the way rich people get rich?
Oh, it definitely is. Credit is king right now. Fuck cash, credit. Well, I mean, cash is good, but if you got credit, it's just as good, if not better. Which, I mean, credit is a scam too, but if you know how to work it, it works for you. Because, I mean, I can have $0 right now, but if I got an 800 credit score, I can go get $100,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the business loans is where they're at, bro.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of people be sleeping on it. Like if
Man,
you
it ain't that they don't sleep on it, it's that they don't know about it. If you don't know, you don't know.
But I feel like I've always had this theory: if you don't know about it, you're scared of it. So when you're scared of it, you won't go for it.
Not necessarily, bro, because I say this. Growing up, I was not taught about a lot of the things that I know now, and I wasn't taught about those things because the people I was around didn't know about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that you scared of it. It's just because when I figured out about it, it intrigued me, and I went to go figure it out. It's just if you don't know, you don't know. Because when I teach my peers back when I go home, the shit that I learned, they be looking like, oh damn, for real? Oh shit, let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not so much that you're scared of. It's just how you gonna know about something that you've never been introduced to. You don't know nothing about it.
Where, so would you say this is the kind of like all people like? A lot of people do side hustles and shit now, right?
Right.
Would you say side hustles are still worth it in today's time?
Oh hell yeah, you gotta have a side hustle. If you don't have a side hustle, I don't see how you make it.
Or is it all about that passive income?
You need both.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have a side hustle, bro. The way the world is now, you can't make it just unless you got a good ass job making some fuck ton of money. But
yeah,
most of the time you need a side hustle. The average person needs a side hustle.
Yeah. But do you think that my thing is though is don't bid on your side hustles unless that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the side hustles ain't gonna go.
The side hustle is just a side hustle. It's easy, quick money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you treat it.
How much money would you say you need to have in today's economy to actually be like rich?
Well, I mean, of course, my definition of rich isn't determined by a dollar, but if you want to go by a dollar amount, to classify yourself as rich, it's kind of hard to say because I don't really know because it depends on your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong.
I feel like it changes based on where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Because like you could have made $2 million and feel like the richest man on fucking earth, but at the same time, there's somebody walking down the street who has 25 mil. You know what I'm saying? And so, are they rich or are they rich? You know what I'm saying? So where does that?
It depends on it.
Get drawn.
I just feel like when it comes to whether you're rich or not, it depends on how much money you got coming in and how much money you got going out. If the amount of money you have coming in outweighs the amount you going out, you're probably gonna end up being rich. You're gonna end up having a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're like breaking even 50-50, how you making money?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I feel like it is. It's a percentage thing. It's a percentage. You know what I'm saying? If your percentage is not right, you're not rich. You just you just be able to buy, you just able to obtain a lot of money at one time. That's all. And buy expensive shit.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing is people like their idea of getting rich is being able to afford, you know, the baguettes, the fucking rollies and the chains and
Bad
the
part
chrome
is,
heart
rich
jewels.
people don't even be paying with and
Well,
the
you
real
look
rich
at
people.
all the rich ass billionaires, and I can go ahead and put a picture of them up on the screen. Elon Musk, Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Neither of these billionaires ever been seen with a chain.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs, fucking Mark
no, they don't got
Zuckerberg,
no.
all of
They
them.
don't got
None
no
of them.
interest in that shit. They don't got no interest in that shit. They have a different type of money to where this shit is like frivolous to them. Like they like, bro. I mean, they could buy 1,000 of these motherfuckers at one time if they want to. You know what I'm saying? They spending their money on spaceships and robots and shit we can't even fathom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their
I'm
money is
realizing that
different.
all the rich people get their money just off credit, off being rich, off being having loans. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be from the bank or from somebody else. I done got fucking 500
Let me
grand
ask you
from
a
this person,
question.
so I could.
Let me ask you a
What's up?
question. Because you're not wrong, but you're also not right. Let me ask you a question. The richest people that you know, what are they rich for?
That I know personally, or just like in general.
No, just in general. Like Elon Musk. Who else?
Okay. Uh, all of them are rich off of being able to sell consumer goods.
They are rich off of something they created, right?
Yeah.
When you able to create something that generates money, that's how you become rich. You can have all the credit you want, but you'll never be able to attain the money they make.
Yeah. Well, what you gotta do is instead of having one unsuccessful business, you gotta have 12 successful businesses.
Oh
So
yeah.
once you do that, you're rich.
Yeah.
That's
Or
that's the aim.
provide something that everybody
But the
needs.
problem is getting to that successful business. And one thing that I learned through my study is stop trying to make a business your Google, your Amazon, your, your big golden idea. Do something that, if it's your first business or even your second business, do something that's already been done. You don't think that there's 300,000 people doing fences out there in the world because fucking the game was too saturated. No, somebody was like, this is an easy market. I know how to do fences, and I know a guy who does fences. You know what I'm saying?
Best thing I heard somebody say was to just, if you got enough money, just buy into an already established business.
And that's the main thing. If you're an entrepreneur type, if you got the money, bro, just spend it.
Damn.
So, would you say that once you stop being attracted to the money and wanting the money so bad that that's when the real money finds you?
Yes or no? Yes or no, because it depends. If you're not in line with your purpose, no. If you're not putting in the work, no. But if you are, yes. Because the Bible says if you take one step, he'll make it two. And the fact that, if a man that's following Jesus and following in line with God spiritually, physically, and all that, will be given all the riches of the world. So,
Yeah.
and honestly, I feel that to
Someone,
be proven.
yeah. Some would say that broke is a condition, being poor is a mindset. And if you can change that mindset, the money will follow that.
Facts.
You know?
Because, I mean, anybody can be broke. I can fuck around and pay all my bills right now and be broke, but I won't be poor.
Right. Because your mindset's different based on what it takes to be wealthy to you. You know?
Right. Not to mention I
That's
have
the main thing.
assets that can generate money.
So I think before you can be rich or wealthy, you need to figure out what your idea of wealth or rich is. Is it, I'm going to go ahead and make $200 million, $300 million this year? I'm going to be the richest man on earth? Or is wealthy rich to you like it is to me, getting 100 acres of land, 50 acres of land, and being able to retire my parents and bills are always paid and not have to worry about it.
It's all about what you want and what you want to manifest.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree. I think that a lot of people needed to hear this and needed to hear this podcast. And I think that it can go a lot deeper than where it just went. And I think that if people enjoy this podcast, this episode, they should let us know.
If they enjoy this content like this, they need to goddamn hit that like, comment, and subscribe and share it to their friends so they can learn something. Because we're trying to teach out here if y'all listen. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, this has been a Jump Around podcast where we jump from here to a little bit of everywhere. Y'all come back again for the next episode. Peace.